Hey everyone, happy 2018 New Year. May you guys prosper this year. This is the Pretty Tarot YouTube channel, and I am doing the January 2018 reading for Libra. So that's who I am shuffling for right now, and I'm gonna try as much as possible to shorten these readings or whatever, but because I want to keep the time down. And if you're new to my channel, then those of you who are already familiar, you can probably just skip over this little part. But if you're new to my channel, it's a general reading, and a general reading can apply to any area of your life: love life, jobs, career, finances, whatever is significantly going on for you. A general reading may pick up on that energy. And keep in mind that there's so many of you Libras out there. This can apply to Libra Sun, Libra Rising, Libra Moon. It even can apply if you have, like, say you have a Libra Venus and Mars or something like that, if it's really heavy or significant in your chart. Like I have Virgo Venus and Virgo Mars, so sometimes I can, well, relate to the Virgo readings, okay? For that reason, I also have a Virgo moon. So, yeah. So pretty much that's what you guys need to know. So I'm still shuffling for Libra, making sure I get the last energy of the last reading I just did out of there, and then I have your energy. And I'm going to be doing 2018 readings for each sign as well, but I'm going to take my time doing those. So just pay attention and you'll watch them pop up. And for the free readings, for those who commented, I'm going to knock those out as well. I'm going to do November, December, and January. Not in this video, but in a totally separate video. So just keep that in mind. And if you have an interest in getting a reading with me, a personal reading, you can visit my website at prettytarot.com. If you're interested in donating to support this channel, you can visit prettytarot.com as well, or you can go to paypal.com, or no, is it? Yeah. Or whatever it is, / Pretty Tarot or something like that, or maybe it's PayPal.me/prettytarot, whatever it is. I'll post all that in the description below and in the comment section. I'm also, let me go ahead and do this other deck real quick. But just to go ahead and get started, it looks like you guys are dealing with a water sign in the month of January. You guys are focused on a water sign. And keep in mind, when I mention a person in terms of like what their particular sign is, I'm going to say they're either water, fire, air, or earth. However, keep in mind that I'm not just going by the sun sign. This could also apply to like their rising, their moon. It can also apply to someone's Venus and Mars if it is actually significant in their chart. Because I know some people, like I said, they may have a Taurus, Venus, and Mars, so they may act a lot like a Taurus at times and resonate with that energy. I know someone who has a Leo, Venus, and Mars, and half the time they do act like a Leo. And like I said, I have Virgo, Venus, and Mars. That's, everybody doesn't have like a double sign in the placements of their natal chart, but some people do. So even if you're like, I'm not dealing with a water sign, unless you know what's entirely in their entire natal chart, then you may not know who you're dealing with. So one thing I like to do is say, if it's not a water sign, then it's also possibly someone, like I said, it may be in their rising, their moon, their Venus, or their Mars, or it's someone who is in touch with their emotions and their feelings. They may be intuitive, they may be psychic, they may be someone who they're compassionate, nurturing, sweet, caring, kind. They may be sensitive to others. They may also be sensitive, like insecure, where you may have to be careful to not hurt their feelings. They could be someone that they may be a little dramatic, possibly. So maybe possibly a drama queen or a drama king. They may also like to drink. They may also like to be around water and beaches as well. So you know, if it's not an actual water sign or someone with water in their chart, then they probably fit some of those characteristics or all of them. And if it isn't, then it could be you getting in touch with your feelings and emotions. It could be you, you know, in some form or regard. But I feel like this is another person, okay, for some of you, or maybe even a lot of you. However, if it doesn't resonate, you know, you can seek out a personal reading with me, because personal readings focus on your personal energy and not on the entire general sign of Libra. I pray before I do these readings that the messages reach those who actually need to hear the message. So if it's not you, if it doesn't resonate, don't be mad, don't fret or anything. Just know that it wasn't your reading. You know, it wasn't necessarily for you this time. Anyway, yeah, so you guys appear to be focused on the water sign this month, in the month of January. Or maybe this person is just dominating your energy. And it looks like you have some interest in stepping out and take a chance in regards to them, but you're also kind of concerned that you may need to be careful about stepping out and take a chance, because you don't want to, you know, take the risk and get burned. But I feel like that's more of a concern you have. It doesn't necessarily mean that you may get burned by this person if you step out and take a chance with them or whatever. Now, what's also crossing this situation is you're probably trying to use your intuition, go within, maybe follow your heart. Maybe try to see what your instincts are telling you, what your inner self is guiding you to do here. You know, you need to use your intuition. And you're definitely looking and observing and watching. And some of you might even be doing a little spying and maybe doing a little background check or something. I don't know. But you guys are definitely got your eyes open. You're definitely looking and you're trying to see, you know, I guess how you're going to step out and take a chance with this water sign or this person or this other characteristics or whatever. What's hanging over the situation for you though, Libra, is it looks like, you know, some things could possibly take off. And I mean take off fast. However, you're probably, you know, taking some downtime, taking a rest, and probably trying to prepare for the situation in some kind of form here. You also probably are kind of out of sight. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be, some of you also could possibly be just maybe just really slacking off. I don't want to say you guys are slacking off, but this guy right here, he's supposed to be tending to the cattle and stuff. And you have to remember these cards here, this is my whimsical tarot, so this is based off of all the fairy tales. And this guy right here, I forgot what they call him in the nursery rhyme. I know nursery rhyme, but I forgot what they call it. But in this particular nursery rhyme, he's supposed to be looking after all the cattle and the sheep and blow his horn and call them all in or whatever. However, you know, he kind of falls asleep because he's tired, you know, so he needs to take a rest or take a break. And like I said, some of you could be doing that or needing to just prepare for whatever this is that you feel is about to take off really quickly or whatever. Okay? What's underlying the situation is you're really looking at how you can benefit here in a situation, what you can gain out of it, what you could possibly inherit. You may see this as a really valuable opportunity, or you may see this as an opportunity to invest in something that may very well benefit you. You're looking at how the investment could pay off or something. You could be concerned about your legacy. You also could be concerned about, you know, just basically inheriting something of some sort of value to you, in something that could pay off for you big. This also sometimes is a card that is about family traditions and passing down traditions. So like I said, legacy or whatever, and just like being able to prosper in, you know, family life, or just prosper period in whatever this is that you are concerned about. And what's interesting is this card right here, what's aiding this is the fact that this is about joy and abundance. This is about celebrations. This is about possibly, for some of you, marriage, maybe even, okay? But for the most part, this is about celebrations, joy, and abundance. But I feel like if you put these two together, it makes a whole lot of sense that there is some sort of possibility of a, or maybe for some of you, a merger that you're anticipating, or marriage, or some sort of prosperous situation that you really could just benefit from, that would make you very happy, whatever it could be, whether it's financial investments or career, personal life, love life, relationship, whatever it could be for you guys. You will all kind of know how this resonates with you. In your past, and this could have been over the past few weeks, the past few months, or well beyond that, maybe a year or wherever, but you guys were really trying to be strong here, trying to have courage, trying to pull easy wine the lion's mouth, and some of you trying to be disciplined, and it's in regards to hassles or conflicts, some sort of struggle or battle or fights, or petty quarreling, petty fighting, or whatever. But in this case, this is someone who is they're fighting something that's not even real, and they're kind of getting stuck on that. If you could see real close up this card, this guy is fighting a scarecrow that's not even real, and getting stuck in it, and it's just kind of like causing a real hassle. So you guys could have been trying to just really just be disciplined, pull easy wine the lion's mouth, bite your tongue because of petty quarreling or fighting or conflicts in some form, or whatever, or kind of being on the defense or needing to defend yourself, or maybe someone else felt the need to do that. But what you're concerned about, though, Libra, is the fact that things probably feel slow, stagnant, slow growth, or like maybe things feel like they're not moving anywhere, or things feel like they're taking forever, or things just feel like the progress is really slow. However, if you look at this guy, he's probably a farmer or whatever, and everybody knows that when you plant seeds, it takes time to see them grow, and you have to put your effort into it as well to nurture whatever this is that you're trying to grow. So it takes time. But you guys are probably concerned, like I said, that things feel stagnant, like they're not going anywhere, or they're taking forever, or it's just things moving slowly forward or whatever. But it's not always necessarily true. It just probably feels that way. But like I said, you guys are concerned about that because it's about, wanting to see things move up to the next level, wanting to see things escalate to that next whatever it is. So for some of you, if it's like, maybe if it's about a job, you may want a promotion, you know what I'm saying? Or you may want a raise or something like that. For some of you, you may just want to see your investments grow and pay off to put you in that next upper echelon financially, or something. Or for some of you, if it's about, health, you may want to see your health improve. Or if it's about relationships, if you're dating someone or talking to someone, you may want to go from talking to them to dating them, or from dating them to being in a real relationship or commitment with them, or from being just in a relationship to being engaged and married or whatever, or if you're already married, from being married to maybe thinking about having kids, whatever it is, it could be, that could take you up to that next level. So that's what you guys are concerned about, but you just kind of feel like things are taking forever to get there, or like it's not going anywhere like you would anticipate it, and maybe you put your time and effort into this, but you're like, is this going anywhere? Why is it taking forever? Or it just feel like it's not going anywhere, it's slow. You want to move things up or bump things up to the next level, but I don't think you have a need to really be concerned about that. It's more of a feeling or a concern, but it doesn't necessarily mean that's the way things are, or it could very well be. But the outside influence, Libra, that you have is some sort of communication or some sort of message. So you either are expecting or anticipating to communicate with someone, or maybe with this particular person here, this water sign, or the person of the other characteristics that fits, or you're anticipating that they're going to communicate with you, and it's in regards to paths you have to take, because you probably have more than one path you could take. You probably have more than one option you could make, you could take or whatever. And there's a need to communicate this to this other person, this water sign, or whoever this other person is that fits those characteristics that I mentioned earlier. Okay, or maybe they need to do this with you. Now, your challenge, your obstacle here, Libra, though, for this month is that you kind of maybe struggling with this whole thing of kind of want to be giving credit due. You want to be giving credit where it's due for your efforts that you may have put in, for your work that you put in, for your contributions, or for you trying to make things work or whatever, or maybe you want to be seen or heard. Some of you might want to be better understood. Some of you just like I said, just want recognition or whatever. Some of you, it could just be wanting a raise or promotion, or like I said, you wanting to be acknowledged for your efforts that you've put in, your work that you put in or whatever, for the good job you've been doing or whatever, okay? And this may not be happening at all, and it affects your happiness in some form. It probably would make you happy if you were recognized or acknowledged or given the credit where the credit is due, okay? But it's probably not happening, and it's affecting your happiness in some regard, okay? Your expectations, however, is that you're being, you're trying to be optimistic. You kind of trying to be hopeful. So you probably expect that maybe things could work out and that you could get your wish and whatever this is that you want. But I think you also have some hang-ups about it, or you expect that maybe you're waiting for the other shoe to drop in regards to getting your wish or getting whatever this is that you're hopeful about, or whatever this is that you want. And you're hanging in there for this because you're hopeful and you're optimistic about whatever this is you're hoping for, or whatever this is you're wishing for. Some of you, like I said, could also maybe possibly have some hang-ups about being optimistic or hopeful in this situation, but it's going to be a little bit different for each one of you, how you kind of connect with that. Now, in the future position here, and this is between now and the next few weeks or whatever, you guys have the Magician, okay? So that means you guys are going to use whatever you have at your disposal to kind of make something happen. You're going to try to work your magic or whatever, work your charm. You're going to you're not going to take the passive approach. You're going to take the proactive approach and empower yourselves to just I'm going to go for it. I'm going to make something happen here. I'm going to make things happen or whatever. And you're just going to take what you got to work with, and you're going to, work your magic or whatever, because like I said, you are aiming to get your wish. You're aiming to get your wish granted here, and you may very well get your wish granted, and that's what you're aiming for. So you're going to go for it between now and the next few weeks, or now and the next few months. Between now and the next few months, that's as far as it could possibly go, maybe further, but this is mostly about January, so between now and the next few weeks. It can go into the next few months as well. Now your outcome here, it looks like you're definitely going to focus on your past. So this could be this person from the past, or a situation from the past. So either someone from your past returns, or something from the past returns, so maybe you might focus on the past, or you may focus on someone from your past, or you may become nostalgic in some form or whatever, or you may return to being some sort of way that you were in the past. Potentially maybe either in with whatever is going on in this situation, whether it's with a person or it's with whatever it is that, you know, it's almost like retracing your steps or going back and maybe going back to the way things were, or going back to what you knew worked, or whatever, or like I said, someone from the past comes back, or, you know, whatever it is, or you seek out somebody from the past, or something from the past comes up, you know, whatever it could be. You guys will kind of know how this resonates with you. But with this, you got luck. You got a change of luck here, okay? For some of you, I just keep hearing you're going to retrace your steps. You know, that's what I'm hearing for some of you, that it's going to be about retracing your steps and going back and trying to, I don't know, I'm also getting for some of you that you're going to try to recapture the romance or something, or you're going to, because I've never really focused on this gnome back here before, in terms of, like, of course I've seen him there, and this card always just never seemed to make sense, because this is about the past person or past situation, whether it's coming up or it's coming back or someone's coming back or whatever it is. But I'm sorry if I sound nasally. It's the cold season, and I'm kind of dealing with it. But this card now makes sense right now, that this gnome is standing here with flowers in his hands, and he's anticipating giving them to her, you know, while she's over here. She doesn't really expect this. She doesn't expect it at all. She's just like over here, you know, putting flowers in her own pots or whatever. But you kind of look like you're anticipating putting some flowers in her pot too, you know. That could be very well what it is for some of you, whereas some of you, I just keep getting, like I said, recapturing the romance, and others of you tracing your steps and kind of like maybe trying to go over where did you go wrong, how can you go do better, or maybe trying to go back to what you know, or is, like I said, somebody is coming back or a situation is coming back. You know, I'm spending too much time on that, but it's bringing a change of luck. There's going to be a change of luck, whatever the case be, but it's going to happen in steps. It's going to happen in steps, you know. So for those of you that were concerned that, oh, this is taking forever, or it feels like it's not going anywhere, you know, because you want things to move up to the next level, it's fine. You're going to see that change of luck or whatever with the situation, and things are going to kind of like move up from there, even if it takes just, you know, a little time in terms of taking it step by step, step by step. It doesn't have to. For some of you, it could be a little bit more immediate, because you do have, like I said, the Eight of Wands, where things could quickly take off and move forward. So some of you, things really could just quickly take off and move forward, where others of you, it's just going to occur step by step. But whatever the case is, you're going to see that change of luck, and you're going to get some, I say it's going to work out really good, or it's going to work out just perfectly fine or whatever. But okay, advice portion. I can't even talk. I don't know why I can't talk right now. Anyway, yeah, so this is the advice portion of the reading. And like I said, for those of you, if the reading didn't resonate for you personally, it's because I said it's a general reading, and you should seek out a personal reading with me to get a reading that will resonate with you personally. And for those of you who it did resonate with you, if you're wanting to get more information, like more clarity on the different positions and things, or wanting a reading that will resonate even better for you because it'll focus on your personal energy, just seek out a personal reading with me. And you can do that by going to prettytarot.com, and you can book with me there. Okay, so you got the new beginnings card here, Libra. So this is saying that a door is going to open for you, or you're going to open that door yourself. But I got a feeling that this is like the divine spirit or God or the universe or whatever it is. And it's funny because it says divine father there. So this is all like a destiny. You know, you see those stars? This is all destiny, that this new beginning is going to occur for you, that this new door is going to open for you, um, and that you're going to be able to walk through it, and it's going to be a positive new start, a positive, thing for you, and it's destiny. It's divine, Oh, that one just popped right out. You got the Knight of Water here. So that's about like making or receiving some kind of offer or gesture that is like, I want to say emotional, or it can change the way you feel or affect the way you feel. Oops, for the card I'm really trying to get. But yeah, so this is the emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, contemplative type of card. And the advice of the card is falling in love or wedding proposals. The need to balance emotions. An invitation to a social event is also possible as well. So those are the indicators of what you guys can expect, okay? So either you guys are anticipating proposing or making a romantic gesture or inviting someone to do something, or someone else is anticipating doing this with you guys. I usually prefer a card to just pop, because when it pops, it means that there's definitely a positive spirit guide there. And I only deal with positive spirit guides. I don't deal with nothing evil, because I pray or whatever. But I'm just going to go ahead and pull one. Yeah, one pop. I love when they pop. Okay. And this says, listen to your intuition. Listen to it, and this is what you guys were already kind of trying to deal with anyway, is the need to listen to your intuition and follow your heart, though you guys are trying to watch and observe and really just, investigate or see what's going on. But you're being told to listen to your intuition, okay, Libra? So I have 2 more advice cards for you guys, and then that will conclude it. So let's pull the other 2 cards. Okay, that's normally I love it when cards fall out or pop out. Like I said, that's usually spirit guide saying, hey, pay attention to this, but that's way too many cards. Way too many. Okay, I gotta turn this heat off. I'm burning up. Oh, that one almost popped, but okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull one. Oh, but then these 2. Okay. All right, so this is interesting. You got let go and flow. So this is saying just be carefree and fun. Go with the flow. Don't, fret about anything. Don't take anything too seriously in terms of like being nervous or being uptight about anything. It just says let go and flow and enjoy yourself, have fun. And then this says reclaim your art. So maybe there's something that you've had on the shelf for a while that you kind of need to take off the shelf. Maybe an old talent, maybe an old skill, maybe some old experience that you have, maybe the old charm. I don't know. Whatever it is, it says reclaim your art. You guys will kind of know how that resonates with you. I actually want to pull another card for you guys. Oops. And then it says, you are not afraid. So I guess whatever this is that you think is larger than life itself, or this giant thing that you need to overcome, or you need to take the challenge on of, or whatever, you can actually do it, and you're not afraid to do it. And you probably know this, because this is David and this is Goliath, and you already know the story of David and Goliath. He took one shot with a slingshot and he beat this giant or whatever. So whatever it is that you feel like you are, you know, whatever it is that appears to be larger than life, you can accomplish it. You can overcome that. You can achieve it. And maybe perhaps you can do it with one shot. Okay, so final card here. This is the Romance Angel cards. For those of you, if this reading resonated with your love life in any form, then this card, that's like 3 that fell out. No, that's 4. That's weights. I don't know. This is a whole lot of cards, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to read them anyway. Yeah. So for those of you who this reading may have resonated with you on your love life, these cards may very well apply to you. However, even if it doesn't resonate with you in your love life, sometimes the messages are so general that they can apply to any area of your life. So this card says you deserve love. Okay, it says you deserve love. You are lovable. Okay, so know that you deserve love. You are lovable. However, be careful. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. So there's possibility that someone is not showing them their true selves. Okay, because that's a deception card, and deception doesn't have to necessarily be like the ugly thing. It could just be that maybe someone could be less than honest about their feelings for you, or you could be less than honest about your feelings for them, and you know, either you or them are pretending to not care, or pretending to not take each other seriously, or pretending to not really be that interested. Whatever it could be, if you're the person who's doing this, don't do that, you know, because you're kind of like confusing people, and you are, you know, possibly taking a risk of, you know, causing things to not go anywhere if you're, you know, not being honest and not being upfront or whatever. Or it could be possibility that there's other things going on that could be, you know, considered deception or something like that. But in this reading, I didn't really pick up or see anything that indicated third party situations or anything where there's like another person involved or cheating or something. However, you guys will know how that resonates with you. So just be aware of that, okay? Like maybe someone's not presenting themselves as authentically as they should be, whether that's you or the other person, or even the both of you. This can apply really, like I said, if you guys find that this apply to other areas of your life and not just romantically, then, you know, that's fine. Now, the other card you have, it says this could be the one, okay? This could be the one. So you've already met the romantic partner that you seek. Okay, so if you guys were wondering, if this person's the one, if they're the one, it's telling you this could be the one. Okay, you've already met the romantic partner you seek, so there's no need to look any further. Okay, and then this is saying wedding. This is crazy because this came up in a reading, and I can't pick cards. I can't cheat cards. I can't make anything up. I can't purposely draw stuff out that I want to create an outcome. It really is what it is. But it says this situation involves marriage. Okay. So, for those of you who, like I said, I picked up that you guys were anticipating marriage or a proposal or a merger in some form. Okay. Could be a merger in some form. This is indicated, okay, a wedding, you know, the situation could involve marriage. Now for others of you, like I said, I didn't see a third party situation where, you know, it may indicate if you're dealing with someone who's married or if you're married or something like that, but you guys will know how the situation resonates with you. Please don't hesitate to comment and let me know. And keep in mind when you comment, that goes toward the drawing or whatever. That I do monthly, and I will be doing those drawings really soon. Okay, and that's a promise. I really will be doing that. So I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the love. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button if you like the reading, and please comment and let me know how you feel about the reading or if it resonates or not. And I'm gonna do the 2018 predictions as well for each sign, so look out for those. Okay. Peace. Love you guys.